Okay, here we go. We decided to go ahead and give this thing a check out. Powered up. We got the and let me get a pointing device. Hang on a minute. Okay, I got my little stick pigger here. So we got all the ecaps yanked out of there and reinstalled on this terminal strip. There's the safety cap mounted in on the strip. We got rid of all of those power resistors on the chassis. Get around here. Gone. We stuck some sand resistors in here, a pair of 30 ohm, and this one here was just about right on, 49 ohm. We paired it in, brought it over to the terminal strip. We put a new line cord on it, safety cap, and these are a little difficult to see. Here's one here, there's two, one right underneath it, three, those are the 333 microfarad ecaps, and this one over here is the 20. Well, I decided to put it at 22 in instead of a 30 to conserve space. I think 22 will be adequate. It calls for a 25. But we're gonna check it with this. What else was there? This here is I don't know why they designed this thing this way. I guess they figured nobody is ever going to be working on this thing, or will ever have to work on it, or if they have to wind up getting it fixed, they're not going to be alive to see it. So it's not my problem, one of those cases. There's this rectifier tube, and then there's this J8 tube, the oscillator tube, translator tube. Excuse me while I scooch into a more comfortable position. It's blowed out. You can't get down there. Well, you can if you really want to. You'll have to remove some shit. And we're probably going to do that. I'm going to still check to see whether or not I can get this subassembly out. It looks like it's going to come out in two pieces. Tuner section and oscillator antenna section. Because thank God they didn't use any rubber wiring. This is all cloth covered wiring in here, all of it. So there's no need to get in there to have to replace any wires. So I mean, for the most part, if you can get to the caps and replace those, and it doesn't look like there's a great deal of them, I mean maybe a handful, you don't need to worry about getting underneath there, because all there is down there is a couple of IFs, well, one IF, translator, oscillator tube, and the rectifier tube. The rest are trimmers and micas and resistors, and so there's not a great deal of work that you have to do underneath here. So but I mean, it's just, you think that they could have made a little bit deeper so that you could get your tubes out from underneath all of this stuff. So we're going to get it checked out now and see what we see. So stand by, let me get this thing situated in a different orientation. We'll get the speaker plugged into it, and we'll get it on the Dumb and Dumber Boys, and we'll take it from there. Stand by. Okay, hopefully there's enough light to get this done. My storage battery seems to be getting a little lilted here. I might have to get rid of it and do a swap on something so we can do some of these things without a bunch of heavy buzzing from the CFLs and my halogens. Yeah, that there is missing. It's right here. I haven't stuck it back into the thingy yet. But we'll get it all cleaned up and we'll put it all back together again later. I've taken the pointer off and the pointer string. It still has its drive string for the tuner section. I don't know, Silvertone was really weird on some of their stuff. So anyway, we're plugged into the Dumb and Dumber. We've got it on the isolation transformer. And the antenna is set up and configured. So let's see if... Okay, that's off. I replaced the dial lamps because I'm pretty sure the other ones were fried. So we'll turn that on, and we'll bring it up on the 100 watt. Let there be light. We've got 330, 331, 30. It is at 300 milliamps. 320. Yeah, we're getting light from the speaker. 330, 320. We're getting something, so let's see which band we're on. We're on the A band. I don't see any life from the I tube. That's not surprising. But the other tubes all seem to be lit. Yeah, so let's see if we can get any squeaking out of this thing. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Nothing there. Let's see if we get anything on the short one. Let's see, we're all the way on the band, spread band. Nothing. We're all the way back on the broadcast. Okay, well, let's see. I'm suspecting that there is a tube slacking. That should be doing something. Let me see if I have a spare tube, and we'll shove it in there and see what we get. So, hang on. Okay. This one here was a J8 tube. I found a K8 that will sub. I have a 6A8. Is this a 6A? This is a 6A8. It's a GT tube. It's a shorty. It's a replacement for this one, or a sub, I should say. For that one, I have an A8 in the G type, the GT, the G type, the shoulder type tube, in the rack. That will also work in this thing. So let's try this again. Let's see. We're at 300. 300, 300, 300, 300, 310. Well, we have the audio section working. Let's see if we get anything. We're up to 320 now. Boy, that's a stiff wire. Okay, let's... Well, we're getting some action changing the bands. What are we on? A. I hear something. Oh, the switch contacts are... Let's go to the B band. B, 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 B. We're up to 350. And we probably got a lot of dirty stuff. Is there no life? don't appear to be. Okay, let me check a couple of things. We'll be right back. Okay, after further checkout on this thing, I checked the tubes, and they're all in the green. Some are barely in the green, but they're in the green. Should still get something. I did get something there for a little bit. I think it's bad caps now. So we're going to go in and we're going to do a replacement of all of those paper caps, and we're going to double check on the resistors. So stand by for more. We'll get her running.